And welcome back to the Michael Cohen Show on our continued journey to 500,000 subscribers. And we're getting there. So with your help, please hit subscribe, watch, comment. Keep those comments coming. And for God's sake, share with your family and your friends so that we can get there to the 1 million, 5 million, 10 million, and we can make a difference because the insanity, it's not stopping. What's not stopping? Well, this morning, Trump was up bright and early, as he always is, to observe workers putting in the 2 new flagpoles at the White House. Now, not sure why we're even focused on flags and flagpoles when there is a war taking place on our horizon. I mean, he even posted the flag announcement on his Truth Social. Trump appeared before the reporters, and then behind him, of course, stood the flagpole workers, where, of course, Trump then decided to joke and making the claim that they had all voted for him. Play the clip.
It's about the largest you'll ever see, and it's tapered. It's at a quality that you guys rarely get to even put up. They do that for a living. They're incredible people. I don't know them, but I love them. And I would bet that they all voted for Trump. I mean, I don't know for a fact, but I think so.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's great. You know, putting up flagpoles. I'm all for putting up flagpoles. When I was at the Trump org, I was involved in the one over at, of course, Mar-a-Lago. I was involved with the ones that were at Trump National Golf Club in Palos Verdes, California. I mean, Trump likes large flagpoles. Meanwhile, Trump must have woken up on the wrong side of the bed this morning as he was really, really bitter towards Jerome Powell. Trump said that there's a stupid person working at the Fed. Again, referring to Jerome Powell. Play the clip.
No inflation, and it's going to get even more so. I know what I'm doing. So we have a stupid person, frankly, at the Fed. He probably won't cut today. Europe had 10 cuts, and we had none. And I guess he's a political guy. I don't know. He's a political guy who's not a smart person, but he's costing the country a fortune.
Yeah, I mean, again, there's probably a better way for the president to work with the Fed chair, but he also then goes on and he claims that he had tried everything with Powell to get him to lower interest rates. Play that clip.
Name of the book, trying to get him to do something. I've been nice to him. I do it always. I don't know how to sell. I've been so nice to him, fellas, you wouldn't believe. Let's have dinner. Too late. I'd call him too late. Come on, too late. Let's have dinner. I do it every way in the book. I'm nasty. I'm nice. Nothing works. He's like just a stupid person.
I mean, do you see the expressions on these workers in the back? Everything doesn't require a prop, nor does it require an insult. Trump then suggested, no, hold on for this one. He suggested that maybe he should become the Fed chair. Play the clip.
Too late. I call him Too Late Pal because he's always too late. I mean, if you look at him, every time I did this, I was right 100%. He was wrong. Maybe I should go to the Fed. Am I allowed to appoint myself, Doug? I don't know. Am I allowed to appoint myself at the Fed? I do a much better job than these people. So anyway, we should be 2 points lower. It'd be nice to be 2.5 points lower. We'd be saving $800 billion, $700 billion. That's a lot of money, right? Think of for nothing, for absolutely nothing. We'd save six.
By the way, assuming that he's right, sure, who doesn't want lower interest rates? I certainly do. But then imagine, what if Powell's right? You send the country straight into a recession. Meanwhile, the conversation then turned towards more important topics, and I'm talking about Iran. Reporter goes on and asks Trump if the United States is closer to striking Iranian nuclear facilities. And based on Trump's Truth Social post of yesterday, he seems fairly close. Play that clip.
You've been answered questions about whether you are moving closer or you believe the U.S. is moving closer to striking Iranian nuclear facilities. Where's your mindset on that?
I can't say that, right? You don't seriously think I'm going to answer that question? Will you strike the Iranian nuclear component? And what time exactly, sir? Sir, would you strike it? Would you please inform us so we can be there and watch? I mean, you don't know that I'm going to even do it. You don't know. I may do it. I may not do it. I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do. I can tell you this, that Iran's got a lot of trouble, and they want to negotiate. And I said, why didn't you negotiate with me before? All this death. and destruction. Why didn't you negotiate? I said,
Yeah. By the way, I'm all for making peace there. I'm all for the missiles and the rockets stop, being launched by both sides. But it is going to require a denuclearization by Iran. And again, that's something, as I talked about in another episode here on the Michael Cohen show. It is essential. Every president, at least that I remember in my entire lifetime, has said the same thing, that Iran cannot be a nuclear power, plain and simple. Meanwhile, another reporter goes on and asks Trump if he gave Iranians an ultimatum. Play that clip.
The Iranians an ultimatum?
You could say so. They know what's happening. Maybe you could call it the ultimate ultimatum, right?
What essentially was that, though?
Oh, I don't want to say it. Look, I mean, give me a break.
What about the Paramount deal?
I would say the elder. She's doing great.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Trump was also asked if it was too late to negotiate with Iran. Trump found a pretty interesting way, once again, to then bring Jerome Powell into it again. Play that clip.
Late though? Do you think it's too late to now?
Really, nothing's too late. The only thing too late is Powell. Powell's too late. Too late, Powell.
Have the Iranians reached out to you, Mr. President?
What?
Have the Iranians reached out to you?
Yes.
And what did you say?
I said it's very late. I said it's very late to be talking.
Mr. President,
We may meet. It's. I don't know. There's a big difference between now and a week ago, right? Big difference.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of interesting, right? Bringing up too late Powell again. It's Trump with his monikers. You got to admit that they are kind of funny. But what's even funnier is the guys still standing in the back that are like, seriously? We already put the fucking flagpoles into the ground. Can we go home? Meanwhile, Trump then goes on and reiterates that he has totally captured the air above Iran. Strange thing to say, right? Play the clip.
possibility of next week or sooner that
Well, I don't know how much longer it's going to go on. I mean, they're totally defenseless. They have no air defense whatsoever. We've totally captured. We've totally captured the air, Brian.
Yeah, Mr. President.
Yeah. Again, I'm not even really sure what that means. When you say we, you're talking about Israel? Are you talking about Israel with the United States? But I was under the impression the United States isn't involved, other than maybe providing some sort of armament support. I'm confused. Meanwhile, reporter goes on and asks Trump what he has told Netanyahu. Play that clip.
Share some of what you've told Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
So keep going. What do I say? I speak to him every day. He's a good man, doing a lot. Been very unfairly treated by his country, I think. Very unfairly treated.
Have you given him any indication that you may seek to aid them more than you have already?
No, I haven't. So far, he's done a good job. He has been treated very unfairly by his country. He's a wartime president, and he's going through this nonsense. It's ridiculous.
Sounds like you got a good
agree
meeting.
with him?
Yeah. Meanwhile, if you thought that it couldn't get crazier, Trump then goes on and he makes this claim, and I don't even know how to verify it. So I'm just going to, of course, play you the clip. But Trump claimed that Vladimir Putin has offered to mediate the Iran-Israel conflict. Play that clip.
Russia, Ukraine is so stupid. Would have never happened if I was president. You guys agree with that, right? Would have never happened if I was president. Putin would have never done it. And I spoke to him yesterday, and I said, he actually offered to help mediate. I said, do me a favor. Mediate your own. Let's mediate Russia first, okay? I said, Vladimir, let's mediate Russia first. You can worry about this later. But I think that's going to work out too. But so many people have been killed. The big thing with that one is far more people are dead than have been reported in the Ukraine, Russia. Many, many more people. A building falls down, they say nobody was hurt. It's like ridiculous.
When I turn around and I say crazy, I mean, these pressers, maybe just keep it limited to 3 or 4 questions and get the hell out of there, because they then start asking these questions. Well, Trump goes on then and he rambles about, I don't even know why this comes up, his approval ratings. making the false claim that his approval ratings right now are at an all-time high. Play the clip.
And there was a poll that just came out today that my approval rating is the highest it's ever been. All I'm doing is saying you can't have a nuclear weapon. And I tried to do it nicely. And then on day 61, I said, let's go, because we can't let that happen. And I've been saying it for 20 years.
Yeah, you and every other president before you. But with all due respect, your approval ratings are not at an all-time high. In fact, that they're really super low. I don't know, maybe it was on a specific topic. Maybe it's on, I don't know, how certain people think that you're handling this Iran conflict with Israel. I don't know. And I just don't see it the same way. Meanwhile, I want to end on a clip of Trump explaining the difference between his first and now second term. Play the clip.
Long time. In the first term I had it, but you guys were after me. I said I had to focus. I was the hunted, and now I'm the hunter. It's a big difference. Big difference. But he was the same no matter what.
Yeah, it is surprising that.
Truly unsure what that even means. First of all, nobody's hunting the president, and the hunter, meaning the president, should not be hunting anybody either. That's why I constantly say, please, share this episode, share this program with your family and your friends. Let's get to where we can start making a difference. And as always, thanks for listening. Hey, everyone. First of all, thanks for watching. I mean, we're going to be posting daily episodes with reactions and talking about politics. We'll be talking about everything, in fact. So please like and subscribe. Join us on this journey.